Welcome to the Wednesday Writing Rotation. For the next 20 minutes, we're going to walk step by step through the parts of an essay. This week, our essay is an argumentative or persuasive essay. Before we begin, let me give you some directions. At each station, you will have the opportunity to write a portion of your essay. For example, here at Station 1, we will talk about how to write the introduction sentence. After you've listened to me talk about it and viewed a video, you will have the opportunity to write your introduction. Once you've written your introduction, you will rotate to the next station. One thing you have to promise me is that you will take this seriously and you will not play around. All right? There are 4 stations like that. The 5th station is different in that at that station you will talk to either Mrs. Croston or Miss Caddy for some verbal feedback. By the time you get to Station 5, you will have written your entire paragraph, and we will read over it with you, talk about the things that you did well, and talk about the things that you may need to improve. You ready? I'm ready, and I'm so excited about our time in the writing rotation. Happy writing. All right, let's get started. In every good essay, you want to begin with an introduction. Not just any introduction, a strong introduction. What can make your introduction strong? Restating the prompt. Keep in mind that the reader does not know what your prompt is. And so you have to write your introductory sentence so that the reader will know what the prompt said. In our case this week, we're going to look at Charlie's words, which are right here. Let's make that screen a little smaller. There we go. All right. After the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. Those are Charlie's words. Based on what Charlie said, does he believe knowledge and intelligence are the same thing? That's our prompt. I will read it again. Based on what Charlie said, does he believe knowledge and intelligence are the same thing? Right? You're getting ready to look at some choices of some sentences. You have to choose which of those sentences is the best introduction. Now choose with these thoughts in mind. A good introduction will restate the prompt. It will clearly let the reader know what the prompt has asked. And our prompt for today is based on what Charlie said. Does he believe knowledge and intelligence are the same thing? Here we go. All right, is it A, based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing? B, in my opinion, knowledge and intelligence are different. Or C, I believe knowledge and intelligence are the same. Now notice C has a different answer because this is your opinion. So whichever one you choose. Well, let's see what the author chose. All right, this author chose, based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing. Why is this the best introductory sentence? Because it clearly restates the prompt and it does not use I or in my opinion. All right, at this moment, write your response to the prompt. What is your response? You will probably use some of the same words that this author used, and that's okay. But at this time, it's your time to write your introductory sentence by rephrasing the prompt. Now, what this author did is to include the opinion. It's kind of subtle there. It says, based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing. So that's the opinion right there. Okay? You have the information that you need. Now it's your turn to write your introductory sentence. The next portion of a good argumentative essay is support or evidence. We have three choices here. Although they are interrelated, there is a difference. B, the statements indicate that Charlie will try to work toward the impossible task of gaining intelligence by acquiring knowledge. Or C, he said, after the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. Well, your evidence support for your opinion or evidence should come directly from the text. You've already given your opinion. That's what you think. But now, prove it. You have to prove it by giving evidence from the text. With that knowledge, which one of these is the best support for our introductory and opinion sentence? I hope you chose C. He said, after the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. This is evidence taken directly from the text. And not only that, these are the words that Charlie said, which makes this a strong support for your opinion. At this time, it's your turn to write your support sentence. All right? And your supporting sentence should be evidence from your reading. And what are we reading? We're reading Flowers from Algernon. So, write your supporting sentence at this moment and then rotate to station 3. This is what we have thus far. Based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing. He said, after the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. Next, we want to elaborate. We want to expand or give more reasons why we believe what we believe. So, with that in mind, which one of these, A or B, would best go with what we have thus far? Is it A? Those statements indicate that Charlie will try to work toward the impossible task of gaining intelligence by acquiring knowledge. Although they are interrelated, there is a difference. Intelligence, or being smart, is the natural ability to gain knowledge. Thus, Charlie cannot try or work to be smart because knowledge is not equivalent to intelligence. Or is it B? I see that Charlie is trying to use hard work to gain intelligence. He can't. It won't work. Think about all the things we've said thus far. Even in your details, you want to steer clear of using first-person words. All right, so which one is best, A or B? I hope you chose A. Those statements indicate that Charlie will try to work toward the impossible task of gaining intelligence by acquiring knowledge. Although they are interrelated, there is a difference. Intelligence, or being smart, is the natural ability to gain knowledge. Thus, Charlie cannot try or work to be smart because knowledge is not equivalent to intelligence. This gives clear reasons why you believe what you believe. This author was clear in giving the reasons why he believes that Charlie doesn't think that there's a difference between knowledge and intelligence, that he doesn't understand that. The other thing this author did that I like is look at the words in parentheses, in quotations. Being smart, try. Those things are pulled directly from the text as well. So it makes this elaboration or reasons, it gives the reasons more strength. It makes it stronger. So it's your turn to write your elaboration or details or reasons why you believe what you believe. This is your moment to write the reasons why you believe what you believe. And if you want that to be stronger, include your reasons, but also give more evidence from the text. Once you're done with that, rotate to station 4. Okay, this is what our paragraph looks like so far. Based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing. He said, after the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. Those statements indicate that Charlie will try to work toward the impossible task of gaining intelligence by acquiring knowledge. Although they are interrelated, there is a difference. Intelligence or being smart is the natural ability to gain knowledge. Thus, Charlie cannot try or work to be smart because knowledge is not equivalent to intelligence. So this author believes that Charlie doesn't know that there is a difference between knowledge and intelligence. He believes that he can work for intelligence. And so the author has stated that here in the text. So now we need a conclusion. The concluding statement should be one of the easier ones because it's simply restating what you said in the introduction and your opinion. It's just simply giving your opinion again. It's that thing that hits it home for the reader. Helps to give the reader one more look at what you believe and why you believe it, but you want to summarize it. You don't want it to be too long. So which one of these is the best choice? A, unfortunately, he doesn't know that because he believes the two are one and the same. Or B, in short, intelligence is the natural ability to gain knowledge. Which one of these restates the opening prompt? I hope you chose A. Unfortunately, he believes the two are one and the same. This clearly says the exact same thing that the introductory sentence and opinion states, but it just uses different words. But it's that one last thing that reinforces what the author believes. And now it's your turn. It's your turn to write your closing sentence. Make sure that your sentence restates your opinion. It must restate your opinion. Just use different words. Let's take one last look at our essay before you do that. Let's take one last look and see how it looks all together. Based on Charlie's comments, he believes knowledge and intelligence are the same thing. That's our restated prompt. He said, after the operation, I'm going to try to be smart. I'm going to try awful hard. That's our support for our opinion because we've slipped our opinion into the introductory sentence without saying I or in my opinion. Those statements indicate that Charlie will try to work toward the impossible task of gaining intelligence by acquiring knowledge. Although they are interrelated, there is a difference. Intelligence or being smart is the natural ability to gain knowledge. Thus, Charlie cannot try or work to be smart because knowledge is not equivalent to intelligence. Those sentences continue our reasons for believing what we believe. It continues the author's reason for believing what he believes. And he's also taken just 3 words and put them in parentheses, 3 words from the text as evidence to show that he believes Charlie's trying to work for intelligence, but he can't because intelligence is something that's natural. And finally, the conclusion says, unfortunately, he doesn't know that because he believes the two are one and the same. I would say the only thing that would make that last sentence stronger is maybe he should say, unfortunately, he doesn't know that because Charlie believes, let's leave it that way. Unfortunately, he doesn't know that because he believes the two are one and the same. That last sentence says it means the same thing as our original opinion. It restates what we believe. And that's what your concluding sentence should be. All right. At this point, you're ready for your last stop. You will, by now you have written all the parts of your essay and you're looking for Miss Caddy or Miss Croston at station number 5 to give you some verbal feedback. All right. This has been fun. I know that you did well.